The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, reviewed today on the Blue Life. Okay, first I have to say, this is a Western, but only in the sense of that's the time period it's set in. It's not a Western in, there's not really a lot of shooting. I mean, it's in there, but there's not an over amount of action in this movie. It's more a drama. It's more about the characters, about these two men, about Jesse James and Robert Ford. Okay, the stars Brad Pitt and Casey Affleck. Brad Pitt, of course, is Jesse James. Casey Affleck is Robert Ford. And the story basically follows that Robert Ford is trying to get into Jesse James's gang because Robert has idolized Jesse throughout his childhood and wants to join. His brother is part of the gang, so that kind of acts as an end to him, and he befriends Jesse and gets into the gang. But he starts to figure out that being in Jesse's gang isn't all he thought it would be, and Jesse is getting increasingly paranoid, and Robert is scared for his life and the life of his brother. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to really spoil the ending because, it's called The Assassination of Jesse James, so, he does get assassinated in the end. But, the story is really good. It's really emotional. It's a very sad movie. But I would definitely say this is one that you need to watch. I mean, you probably haven't heard of it. I believe it was actually supposed to be released in 2006. But it got held back till 2007. Or 2008. I'm not really sure exactly when it got released. But another thing I have to mention is the direction in this movie. I mean, it is beautiful. I mean, the director really takes the time to develop the characters and gives them like these long shots, and close-up shots of their face, and just really shows the emotion, what they're going through, like right on the face, and it's really rare that directors capture that. So that's one of the things I really enjoyed about this movie. Also, the musical score is one of the best musical scores I've heard on a movie. I mean, it like every single song in this movie just like fits the scenes perfectly, and it just really gets you in the mood for this movie, and that's one of the things that I really loved about this. As far as the picture quality goes, the color palette was fairly mute. It had just a lot of blacks, tans, so it wasn't really a colorful movie. That being said, the picture quality was decent. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a B+. And the story, it's written incredibly well. I'm gonna have to give that an A+. I really like the story. I'm gonna give the story an A+. As far as special features, this only has a making of documentary on it, and that's it. I mean, really, they could have done a lot more with the special features. There's no commentary, no like deleted scenes or anything like that. So, I mean, that's really inexcusable. So I'm going to give that a D. I mean, although the featurette on here, that the making of documentary was pretty good. But yeah, they really should have had more special features on here. So guys, that brings the overall grade for this Blu-ray a C+. I still think this is a wonderful movie that you should definitely see, but maybe just rent it. Doesn't have special features that it really should. So yeah, I would say this is definitely a rent, but this is a must-see movie. Alright guys, till next time.